There has been a man named Jack who labored as a mechanic, fixing automobiles all day lengthy. He became recognized for his speed and talent. However, his boss, Mr. Thompson, by no means regarded glad. Every unmarried day, Mr. Thompson could shout at Jack, criticizing him for matters that weren't usually his fault. "You need to work faster, Jack," he could bark. "We don't have time for errors." Jack labored through the frustration, but it wasn't easy. After every long day, he came domestic aching, his frame worn out from hours of bending over engines and lifting heavy parts. She would rub his shoulders lightly, seeking to ease his pain. But Jack knew it wasn't just his frame that harmed. It changed into his spirit, too. One morning, Mr. Thompson referred to as Jack into his workplace and pointed to an high-priced automobile parked in the shop. "It received it begin," he said, his voice sharp. "Restoration it these days. In case you fail, you're fired." The auto was a high give-up sports activities model, and Jack knew it would be hard to diagnose and repair. However, Jack didn't argue. As he labored, Mr. Thompson back over and over, pacing by way of Jack's aspect. "Painting's more difficult," he shouted, his voice cutting through the silence of the store. "I'm doing my high quality," he responded via clenched tooth, his fingers moving faster than ever. "I'm able to stand this guy," Jack thought to himself as he wiped the sweat from his brow. He remembered his vintage mentor, S words. "Don T, allow anger, make the selections for you." So Jack took a deep breath, calm back to his thoughts, and he decided to keep pushing via. He took his time cleansing the parts, replacing a blown fuse, and tightening an unfastened cord. His fingers have been sore, but he didn't allow up. Jack returned, wiped his palms on his overalls, and checked out the car with satisfaction. That nighttime, whilst Jack walked into Mr. Thompson's workplace, he became exhausted, however happy with his work. "It's completed," he said quietly, his voice hoarse from the long day. Mr. Thompson studied the auto cautiously, his usual important expression softening for a moment. He walked over to Jack, took out the keys, and acceded them to him. "This car is yours, Jack. A gift on your determination and all the tough work you've installed over the years." "Thanks," he said, his voice barely above a whisper. As he walked out of the shop that nighttime, the load on his shoulders regarded to boost.